Hello, this is Builder Elephant, and welcome back to another review of the Wizarding World minifigure series. Today, we'll be taking a closer look at minifigure number 11, Professor Sybill Trelawney. Professor Sybill Patricia Trelawney taught divination at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Many doubted her actual fortune-telling skills, probably because of her tendency to predict the horrible demise of her students. However, she was the one to make the prophecy concerning Harry Potter being the one to destroy Voldemort. She would have more revelations to prove she did actually possess the inner eye, but would probably never live up to her great-great-grandmother, the famous seer Cassandra Trelawney. She was given the new minifigure dress piece. Now, I love this new design. The old 65 2x2x2 brick never looked right to me. By adding that curve down the back of the piece, the illusion of flowing fabric works so much better. Sybill always seemed to embrace the crazy fortune teller look. I love the ornate design of her dress. The embroidery, tassels, and layers of fabric are beautifully printed onto the front of this dress piece. Now, while no printing on the back is to be expected, I was surprised nothing was added to the side of this piece. The front of the torso piece was also printed with amazing detail. Rather than just putting a random pattern on her dress, we get a tree. You can see the buttons running up the shirt and coming undone near the top. 3 separate necklaces were put around her neck, and you can see the similarity in the pendants to the ones she wears in the film. The drawstrings coming out of her collar are yet another layer of detail that LEGO put into the character to match her on-screen appearance. Again, I find myself surprised at the complete lack of detail on the side and back of this character. The original headpiece looks great. Now, despite her hair completely covering the backside of her head, we only get one facial expression. Her peach lips have a slight smile, and we can see her dark tan eyebrows just above her glasses. It's those spectacles that help match the minifigure to the character it represents. Her thick glasses always had a bright glare reflecting off of them, and they magnified her eyes to comical effect. The printing on the minifigure managed to capture all those details with only a few simple colors. The original hairpiece did a great job matching her crazy hair from the film. The nougat coloring used for the mid-length, bushy hair captured the disheveled appearance of Sybill perfectly. I'm glad LEGO included her headband on that hairpiece. The smooth, dark orange section has an olive green design printed on it. I think this may be my favorite hairpiece from this series. Sybill has her trusty dark brown wand and a teacup. Now, in my past reviews, I usually mention how the teacup accessory is overused and uninspired in the CMF series. For Sybill, that couldn't be further from the truth. Now, at the time of its release, the teacup had not been used a lot, yet. And even though the teacup itself is a common white, the tea saucer had a flower and dot pattern printed all the way around it. This design looked great and made it an original piece only found with this set. Also, Professor Trelawney taught a lesson on divination through reading tea leaves. This makes the accessory a well thought out and appropriate piece connected to the character. Professor Sybill Trelawney was a great minifigure to include in the first round of Harry Potter CMF characters. The Harry Potter sets usually revolve around the children and the dangerous situations they find themselves in, not the Hogwarts staff. It's these minor characters that played a large part in the children's lives that I like to see in the CMF series. LEGO did a great job recreating the eccentric appearance of the professor in minifigure form. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.